Welcome, dear listener, and thanks for joining us.
I'm Yanto.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is the podcast all about the weird and wonderful world of the dark comedy anthology series, Inside Number 9.
On each episode, we'll be diving into another one of Steve Pemberton and Reece Shearsmith's twisted tales, putting it under a lens and examining it to within an inch of its life.
So make yourself comfortable, grab a cup of tea, and join us for The Ninth Degree.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. Finale time.
Yes.
Made it to the end of Series 4.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
Flying by.
It really is.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Very tired and busy currently.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm good. Just putting along, quite a busy week with work, but
Yeah.
nearly the weekend and I've got Friday off, so that'd be nice.
Oh, lovely. Anywho, should we reveal our hair from last week?
It was one of yours.
It was. Private view. She tries to sort of save face a bit and just be like, oh yeah, you know, she tells everyone about how she's off to some private viewing of some film.
Yeah. Well done.
So listen out for another one, obviously, this week.
We'll have one secreted somewhere in this episode. We are back this week for Tempting Fate.
Yes.
And the Inside Number 9 wiki says, a dead hoarder's flat, a blood-stained floor, a dead rat, and a terrible, inescapable curse from beyond the grave. All in an ordinary day's work for council workers Keith, Nick and Maz. So we're in a flat this week.
We are.
All boarded up.
On a dodgy estate.
Very dodgy estate. Thoughts on this one?
Well, I get the feeling that it's another one of those kind of classic episodes that people think of.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember this one fondly.
Yeah. It is, I mean, it is good. And it's also another one of those, they like to do the end of the season a bit sort of dark and grim.
And a bit supernaturally.
Yes.
Yeah. I do love the more not realistic episodes. So, like, where there's some magic or supernatural element involved.
Mm-hmm.
And we got that definitely this week.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's one you can argue, is it actually supernatural, or are they all making it up?
No, not like the Harrowing, where, I still have my thoughts on that might not have been what it appeared to be, but no, I think you can't deny this one.
I don't really think you can.
So the number 9 seems to be like painted, like graffitied on to this door. What's that all about?
I assume has the door been like broken down? They've sort of had to put metal sheeting up over it.
It's like a temporary thing.
I guess so.
Yeah, okay.
And then spray painted the number on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Would be my guess. So we've got Keith, Nick and Maz are our characters who are there to clear this flat. They are council workers sorting out flats after people have died, which must be a lovely job.
Yeah.
It's been reminding me of a series I've been watching called The Cleaner, where it's sort of kind of similar with Greg Davies.
Yes.
Cleaning up after crime scenes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hadn't told you yet, but after you mentioned you were watching it, me and Bennett, we've watched the first 3.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it?
It is funny, yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Maz is a nice, interesting character.
She's fun. I like her a lot.
You've got, obviously, these 3. They sort of work as a bit of a triad.
Yeah. She's new to the operation.
Yeah, which is always helpful in these things, because then there's someone you can explain things to. Like, this is how we do it. Yeah.
Can someone say audience surrogate?
Yeah.
She's a breath of fresh air to these fusty old pair, by comparison.
Yeah.
That I guess have been doing it for years, and they're kind of a bit jaded to it all. So, old man's died. He's a hoarder. He's got mountains of shite everywhere, painting a picture for the viewer. It's like Hoarders Next Door sort of piles of shite everywhere. I don't know how people live like this. I mean, I'm bad enough for piling up rubbish that I can't throw away.
That's the thing. I think it's sort of it's a slippery slope, isn't it?
Yeah.
It snowballs.
I guess. They always have piles and piles of newspapers, and that's the one I never understand.
Yeah, why would you keep them?
Like, who's going to want the newspaper from...
Yeah. I think I come from a bit of a family of hoarders. Maybe not to that extreme, obviously, but...
Yeah. One of my mum's favourite catchphrases is, it'll come in handy even if I never use it. It's just her excuse to save anything and everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, my dad is big into, he's one of these men that likes cars.
Oh.
And he gets these sort of monthly car magazines.
Yeah.
And he's kept them all from about the 1980s, cupboards that are just full of these magazines, and they're a big pile by his bed. And my mum is constantly nagging him to get rid of them. And he's like, oh, well, I might want to refer back to them one day and all that. And he never does. But
and even if you wanted to, where are you going to find what you wanted
exactly.
in this pile of 1,000 magazines?
I know. It's so funny. But yeah, some people find it hard to let go of things.
Yeah.
It is quite therapeutic, actually, when you have a big clear out and you're like, yeah, don't need that. Get that out of my life.
Yeah, it really can be.
Yeah.
Although I do get too sentimental about stuff. My friend used to joke that if they drew a smiley face on a plastic cup, I wouldn't be able to throw it out.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm slightly worried that I'm closer to this guy than I want to admit. I, however, haven't got 3.5 million.
No.
Which must be a nice problem to have.
Well.
Except, yeah, in this situation, maybe not so much. Yeah, so we find out that Frank, the old man that's died, had won 3.5 million on the lottery. And obviously then Maz gets excited that they might be able to find it. And that's poking around. Oh, we have the rat first. They find dead rats under the sink or in the cupboards or something.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, do you have kidney beans and tins of peaches in your cupboards?
We don't have tins of peaches.
Me neither. I feel this might be a generational thing.
Yeah, we might have kidney beans. I don't know. But yeah, I think, my parents definitely have tin peaches.
Yeah.
And never use them.
They're just saved for when the harvest fair comes calling.
Yeah, or if if something awful happens and you get snowed in or something and you
We'll resort to the tinned peaches.
Yeah, we'll have a dinner of tinned peaches, yeah. But yeah, the dead rat needs to be double bagged.
Old Roland.
Yes.
Cheap joke.
Yeah, there's a bit of a running joke there about things from the 80s that Maz doesn't understand.
No.
Which I find a bit annoying because, I wasn't around in the 80s.
Me neither.
But, just because you may not have had first-hand experience of these things doesn't mean that you've been walking around your whole life and not heard anyone ever refer to them before.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Though I do find it crazy how fast things drop out. An ex of mine had a little sister who was significantly younger, and he was clearing out at his old room and came across a floppy disk.
Oh,
and
yeah.
she asked if he'd 3D printed the save
save
logo.
icon, yeah.
And I was like, it's not even that old.
No.
Apparently we're ancient.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they do fall out quicker than you think, but...
I know what you mean, but how old is Maz supposed to be?
I don't know.
20?
Probably. Very early 20s.
Yeah.
Find out how old the actress is. So she's 38 now.
Right.
She was born in 87.
Oh, okay.
So she's a few years younger than us.
Oh, she's born in 97?
Not 87. She's a few years older than us, sorry.
Older than us, yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, so she's no excuse. I know what a VHS. I had a VHS for plenty of years.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, weird.
I couldn't pick Roland Rat out of a lineup, but I know he existed and he was a puppet thing.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was I'm not intimately familiar with Roland Rat, but if someone has a rat in a bag and says, I'm just going to take Roland out, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Silly mouse.
That wasn't a phrase I was expecting to be saying today, that I'm not intimately familiar with Roland Rat.
That's an episode title if you're doing episode titles.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they find his giant cardboard check, which I love. I love to. Is there a company making giant cardboard checks?
Must be, yeah.
And how do you take that into the Halifax?
Yeah. I was going to say I like that he kept that, but I suppose you would if you'd won that much amount of money. It'd be a nice sentimental thing.
I imagine it's not legal tender. You have to fold it up and put it through that little window at the, the bank.
Surprised Maz has even heard of checks.
Well, yeah. What's this big bit of cardboard?
Yeah.
Then she goes poking around and very conveniently finds the safe behind the mirror.
Yes.
Which I guess it does make sense. She does take a postcard or whatever off and put it back and then it clicks the lock open. So I suppose that sort of works. But yeah, finds giant safe in the wall, which is my dream to one day have.
Oh, yeah.
Behind a giant, gilded framed photo or something.
Yes, that would be so cool.
It's up there with the laddered bookcase and
oh my god, yes.
secret bookcase up to a hidden floor or something.
Oh yes, amazing. The Scooby-Doo bookcase secret passage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The things we all dream of.
I know.
That and a kitchen island, and I'd be happy.
So she manages to work out the code from the birthday of the wife.
Kind of does it makes your save incredibly irrelevant if Maz, of all people,
Yeah.
guesses your code on the first go, having never met you.
Yeah.
It's like, you might as well have just hollowed out a little space in the wall and put the thing in there. You didn't really need to bother with the save. But yes, we find what initially looks like a giant block of coke and a VHS.
Yes.
In this wall.
And it says, danger, do not open.
Would you open it?
Well, if it was my job to do what they do, then I don't know. There must be a procedure for something like that, you'd think, because you don't know what's inside.
It could be anthrax or anything.
Yeah, so I don't think I suppose they've got protective gear on.
They've got some goggles.
But you'd need masks or whatever. You'd need a proper procedure for that, because you wouldn't know. Yeah, but yeah, of course, it's a story, so of course
We've
they
got to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was me, I'd have at least watched the VHS first.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But yeah, this is a great moment, isn't it? When they open it.
And what is it? Have you spotted it this week?
Yeah, it was a real hard spot, but
It was.
I think I spotted it. It's a hair statue, or possibly a rabbit ornament.
Yes.
He says later. But the music moment there as well, it sounds like the low strings on a piano, someone scraping something across it. And it's just this sound when it comes up into frame, and it's so ominous.
It is really cool. They
Love
do
it.
well with music in this one. There's not a lot of it, so when it comes in, it is very effective.
Yeah.
There's a lot of silence.
Yeah.
So we have our hair front and centre this episode. It's taken 4 series for it to get an episode of its own.
Yeah. Do you think they said to themselves, oh, I wonder if we could do an episode where the hair it's all centered around the hair? Or do you think they wrote this episode and thought, well, there needs to be something that is this object, and then they just thought, well, we'll use the hair?
I reckon the latter, probably.
Yeah.
They probably thought, we'll do an episode around the whole monkey's paw situation. And then they were like,
Make it the hair.
well, we'll save some money and we'll just use this.
Why not?
Why bother getting a prop?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's very obvious to us, but to the casual viewer, it means nothing.
True.
Like, it's just a MacGuffin.
True.
It doesn't mean anything.
But for those who are like hardcore fans and know it makes it extra cool, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching this one with my housemate earlier, and he was like, that's the one we've got on the shelf.
Yeah. No, I was looking at the screen and then looking up at the one I've got and been like, yeah.
You're not worth millions.
No.
You were for Amazon. So we get a little suicide video, effectively.
Yes.
If you can call it that. So, old Frank explains what's going on, how this hair he's got from some holy man on a holiday will grant him wishes. And does he at this point say what he'd wished for? No, he doesn't, does he? He just says that it's cursed and he's ruined his life with it.
It's just a warning, isn't it? Stay away from it. Classic sort of ominous.
Don't really tell you anything useful, just be ominous and vague.
Yeah, it just reminded me of, I don't know if you've seen that, I think it's a meme or something or a joke where it's like a shopkeeper says, I must warn you, everything in this shop comes at a price. And they're like, yes, I know how shops work. Yeah.
Brilliant. I mean, it's not a hugely original idea.
No, but it's nice to see them.
But it's very well done.
Do their spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maz immediately is like, yeah, great, awesome. What can we wish for?
Of course she is. And this is what I love about the 3 characters, that they represent, the 3 different approaches to it. You've got Keith is just a pure skeptic, like, oh, well, load of old rubbish.
Yeah.
Maz is like, oh, great, what selfish, what can I wish for with it? And then Nick he believes it, but he's incredibly wary of it, and the cautious one.
Yeah.
It's a great dynamic.
He's just by coincidence got a PhD in this, which is very nice and handy.
Yes. By the way, I love his little tattoo.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch for the character.
Yeah, I've never seen them have tattoos, I don't think, in any others, do they?
No, I don't think so. But it feels like, because this one, if you're going to do a PhD in ethnology and folklore, like you might be a little bit, I don't know, a bit bohemian, a bit quirky.
Free-spirited, yeah.
Yes, and I feel like that suits him.
Yeah, no, it really does.
But yeah, I know it comes up as a thing later, but when I watched this for the first time, I did immediately think, when he apparently hangs himself in this video. Like, so how did the video get in the safe then?
Yeah. I can't remember because it's years ago whether I questioned it.
Yeah.
But I imagine I did.
Yeah.
And I wondered whether it was a plot hole or not.
Yeah, well, it seems like it would be too big a plot hole for them to leave in, but yeah.
But none of them think of it.
Not at that moment, no. Also, like how he points out that apparently the hair is a symbol of witchcraft and trickery all around the world.
So he says. I don't know if it's
I don't know if that's true.
I've never heard of that.
It doesn't ring a bell for me, but it may well be true. But if it is true, that's nice because, again, with it having been in every episode of this series, and it's like Inside Number 9, it likes to trick the audience all the time, so...
Yeah, it is nice if it's true. Or is it just Reese saying something with his authoritative voice, and we've believed it again?
Could be. Shall I have a quick Google?
What does the interwebs say?
Apparently, in witchcraft symbolism, the hair is a powerful symbol associated with shape-shifting, mischief, and lunar magic.
That sort of works.
Shape-shifting, trickery, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just before they watched the video, we'd had that sort of throwaway moment where he jokingly says he wishes the rat had been alive.
What a waste of a wish. Usually these like wishes have downsides.
Yeah.
I'm guessing is the wish granter in this situation like seeing it as actually a selfless good deed that they've done, and it's of low value, so it actually doesn't have any negative connotations. This one.
That's a good point, because I don't know how you would, unless that the rat then comes and bites you and gives you tetanus or something.
Rabies or something. Yeah. It's a bit of a waste of a wish. And that this poor rat gets to come back to life and then immediately bludgeoned to death again.
Well, yeah.
Easy come, easy go, as Hans Moleman would say.
Yeah, mentioning The Simpsons, I was going to say as well, they did that monkey's paw. One of those, didn't they?
Yeah.
With one of the best lines in it, with Lisa grabbing it and wishing for world peace, and Homer saying, "Lisa, that was very selfish."
What would your 3 wishes be?
Oh my God.
Because I think I've often thought about this, like how you specifically can word something. And you get the occasional people that will do like comedy skits out of it. And I like the one that someone came up with of, I wish everything I said was right.
Oh God.
Because then the next thing was the genie saying, like, you've got 2 wishes. And like, no, I've got 5. I've got 20. Like,
yeah.
Because no matter what they say, the genie has to do.
But then that's where Reese's thing of saying you can't alter the structure of the wish system comes in, because there has to be a limitation.
I mean, they brought rats back to life. We're not going on the whole you can't bring things back from the dead.
No.
Certain ones have certain different rules, don't they?
Yeah. But if it is specifically 3 wishes, and like the classic thing is, oh, well, I wish for infinite wishes, then, according to Reese's understanding of it, he says that wouldn't work, because the whole thing is built around 3.
I never understand in these things, so like, Old Man Frank got 3 wishes. They've now got 3 wishes, but we seem to be treating them as a 3.
Yeah, I literally...
Like, don't they have 3 wishes each?
Yeah, I literally made that note. I was like...
And do the wishes, like, reset when they give it over to someone else? Or
yeah. The only thing I can think is perhaps because they effectively discovered it together and opened it together. They maybe count as 1.
Maybe.
But they do just assume, like Maz just assumes that, oh, we've only got 2 wishes left now between us. But I don't know why she assumes that. Do they just have 3 between them?
I don't know. It doesn't feel fair.
No, it feels really weird. So you asked me what my 3 wishes would be. I don't know if I can answer that, but do you have an answer for that?
I don't know.
No,
I just thought it seemed an obvious
one
question.
One of those questions, isn't it? I wasn't expecting that to be sprung on me, so yeah.
You just got to word it in such a way that you can't have anything come back at you on it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible though. I think these wish granter people are always going to be one step ahead of you somehow.
Why are they such knobs? Why do they want to screw you over?
Well,
just for fun.
I think actually it's because, like Steve's character says at the end, there is no magic, there are no shortcuts. I think that's the kind of the moral of the story in these things, isn't it? That if you think you've got a shortcut to something, then actually it's not going to help you.
There's certain ones I don't know how it would work again. Like if you said, I wish to have the power to heal people. Like, how is that a bad thing? How is that a selfish bad thing?
I suppose it's only really the selfish ones that get a bad thing come to them. Well, no, then that's not true though, is it? Because Frank wishes for his wife to lose weight which is not really selfish.
Or is it? Is it that he wants her to lose weight?
Maybe.
Maybe she was perfectly happy.
Oh, no, it said in his diary, he said that she's unhappy about her weight.
Yeah, it's his diary, though, isn't it? Like,
oh, I see.
Maybe he's, like, justifying it as that.
Lying to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his poor brother as well. He just gets a holiday and then goes and dies.
Yeah.
For no fault of his own.
No.
I do enjoy the Monopoly bluff. That, like, you think you've thought ahead of what it is.
Mm.
And that it's going to be Monopoly money, and then the Monopoly box actually is real money.
Yeah, so I was wondering about that. You know, the Monopoly money's under the floor and the real money is in the Monopoly box.
Yeah.
Did the Wish do that? Did the Wish swap them, or did Frank do that?
Oh.
Was Frank hiding the money?
That's a good shout. Yeah, I did wonder why the hell there's a bag of Monopoly money under the floor. So yeah, I don't know. Is the negative bit of this Wish that the money that was there is now not there and is fake money, and they just happen to find the real one? Like you say, like the hares swapped it.
Mm.
Don't really know.
No. But I mean, I assume the negative aspect of this is...
what comes later.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess they've not actually claimed the money at this point.
No.
They've just sort of found it and they're deciding what to do with it.
Yeah.
I do want to know what the limits of this is. Like when she says, you know, don't come any closer, I'll turn you into cushions. Like, could she? Would they just turn into cushions?
I think so. I don't think that's any more outlandish than bringing a rat back to life or the other thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels weird somehow.
It does. It feels silly.
Yeah.
And obviously it wouldn't fit with the tone of the episode.
No.
But I think in theory it could do it.
Yeah.
What if you just... oh, I suppose you can twist anything, can't you? I was going to say, what if you just took the hair and said, you know, I wish to be happy?
Yeah.
Like, how can you find a negative thing about that? But then I suppose you could be happy but oblivious to the bad things that are happening to people around you or something.
Yeah. Or it could do something that, I don't know, makes you feel really good and then die. Like...
yeah.
There'd be some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like there is that game, Monkey's Paw, isn't there, where you come up with a wish and the other person has to try and ruin it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
With a caveat.
That's a good idea.
So, like, yeah, you'd say, I want to be a millionaire, and the other one goes, yeah, but now X, Y, and Z has happened.
Okay.
It's quite fun. There's a guy on TikTok that does it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, there's all this money in the Monopoly box, which Keith tries to steal some of.
Securely put in his trousers.
Yes. I love how he tries to get his way out of it when Nick sees him. It's like, oh, you know, I thought it would be safer in my pocket. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Keith.
Sure,
definitely.
Keith, yeah.
We're buying this. And then we get a fun little Final Destination situation. Are you familiar with Final Destination?
I'm not.
Okay, so it's like Rube Goldberg style death traps.
Ah, yes.
Of one thing hits another thing, hits another thing, with poor Maz after she's claimed her 93,000.
Yeah.
I do like they've set it up in advance, like you've seen all the little bits throughout the episode of putting the bowling ball there and...
yeah, that is nice.
Propping up the iron and all these sorts of things.
Yeah.
And they didn't overtly focus too much on the nails on the
exactly.
floorboard. Like in a lot of shows, they would have shown that right up close to the camera.
Yeah.
Which is nice they didn't do that. And they gave the audience a bit of credibility.
But that really plays into the whole fate theme, doesn't it? We've seen these little elements being set up that are also innocent by themselves.
Yeah.
And then they just happen to all contribute to her just dying.
Yeah. Like, presumably, the hares intervened on this and made them happen. But is it just using the environment around? Because obviously at that point when the bowling ball was put where it was, they hadn't got the hair.
Yeah, but that's, I think, when you think about fate and things, like you have to question whether, you know, what's been predetermined and what's been sort of, you know, set in motion.
Yeah. It feels a bit unfair to be, like, punished for being selfish if you didn't have any choice in it anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I guess what I mean is, like, when she makes the wish, that then kind of ripples back and, like...
oh, I see.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, fate and time and stuff, it all seems to be sort of connected and...
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Exactly. Fatey waity.
A wizard did it.
Yeah. So, yeah, poor Maz.
Poor Maz. Bless her. I like Maz. She was very funny. I liked all the little... Is it It is malapropisms, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, we're trying to find his prostate.
Yeah. And the obsession with Rent Boys.
Yeah, that is weird.
But yeah, poor Maz. Bless her. And then you've got Nick being like, well, I could bring her back. Oh, but she'd be all brain damaged. It wouldn't work. And like, you can see how it's going to play out before he's even tried it. Because he's been here before. He knows the rules of these things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's a good character.
I did forget sort of how the ending worked. So we get the reveal here that Keith knows that Frank's not coming back, knows he's definitely dead because he killed him. And he set this all up to effectively rob the guy.
Yeah.
To have the money to help his son get an operation that he needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd completely forgotten about that element of it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I quite like how that works in here. Because you think you're just dealing with the whole wish situation, and then we throw a different twist kind of out of the blue in.
But then that is quite, well, I was going to say it is quite selfless if he wants it to help his son.
Yeah.
But then we learn obviously that he murdered a man. So, you know, he doesn't have that much sympathy.
No.
Yeah.
And then tries to murder another one.
Well, yes.
Yeah, so at this point, whacks poor Nick over the head with the magic rabbit. Starts to frame him and presumably burn the place down. And it's not just a house, it's a flat in a block of flats. Like,
oh, true, yeah.
The whole place is potentially going down.
So I didn't think he was going to burn it down. I assumed he knocked him out and pulled the gas pipe out so that he would die of like gas poisoning.
Oh, okay.
Like slowly and just leave him there.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I just assumed he would like throw a match in and leave at the end.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I get that also works.
And we obviously had previously found out as well that Nick was an alcoholic.
Yes. Not a rent boy.
No. So yeah, he pours stuff in his mouth and puts the bottle in his hand.
Poor Nick.
Yeah.
Keith does go very quickly from nice guy just trying to do his job to like double murderer in the space of about 30 seconds.
Yes. Also, we haven't touched on Steve's goatee.
Yeah. The wigs are spreading.
They are, yes.
Reese gets his tattoo.
And Steve gets a goatee
situation.
Yes. Very interesting.
Yeah, you can weirdly sort of pull it off. I'm sure you can probably pull it off.
I was going to say, I wish you would, yeah.
It sort of weirdly sort of suits him.
If you say so.
I don't know. It doesn't look too out of place for me.
No, true. But yes, then all of a sudden, a door opens and this mysterious figure is seen moving about.
Indeed. I remember this being quite creepy the first time
It's
I
very
watched
creepy, yeah. Well, this is where it takes a real turn, doesn't it, this episode? It becomes very weird.
Because until this point, as far as you know, it all could be bollocks.
It could just be coincidence.
It's all coincidences at this point. Short of the rat, but I guess they could have just...
Again, could have been a mistake.
Yeah.
I know we saw it, but still, like, you know...
Or another rat could have crawled into the bag or something.
Yeah.
In between, for all we know. So it's all been coincidences and explainable, in a way, up to now. Until old Frank pops back up again.
Yeah. And he's a walking corpse.
He's grim.
He is.
Where's he been? That's my first question.
That's a good question, because there's only 3 rooms, they said, didn't they?
Well, no, I took it that he wasn't even in the flat.
Isn't there that moment near the beginning where Maz hears something and she looks and then there's nothing, she can't see anything there, but like maybe he's been in there the whole time.
Maybe. But so, spoilers, he's immortal effectively.
Yeah.
But he's still very much human. So it's not like he can walk through walls or anything. Like.
Oh, no.
So I don't see how he could have hidden in a 3-bed flat. There's not exactly much space anyway.
True, yeah. So where has he been then?
I assume he's left and he's just, I don't know, wandering around covered in glass.
And nobody's like, done anything.
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't know.
It is a dodgy estate.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, he's really quite creepy.
Very.
And Nigel Planer, excellent. He's just so sort of matter of fact about everything.
He really is.
Yeah. I met him once.
Oh, yeah?
When he was in Hairspray in the West End.
Huh. Was he playing the dad by any chance?
He was, yeah.
I recognise the name more than him, to be honest.
Off the top of my head, I think he's also one of the, you know, in Blackadder, with the 2 actors who are like, oh, hot potato, Worcester sauce. They don't like saying Macbeth.
Oh, right.
I think he might be one of those.
Don't know. Oh, he's done a lot of musicals, apparently.
Oh, right, yeah. But yeah, I don't think Frank's about to burst into song.
Probably not. No, he's got time. He could learn.
Yeah?
You could be a stuntman or something.
Yeah.
But considering the state of him, so he doesn't die, but he very much can be injured.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
presumably over the next however many centuries, he's going to become more and more raggy and tattered.
Yeah. And then what happens?
I don't really know.
I mean, he says he's tried many different ways to end it all.
Yeah.
But he keeps coming back. So, I mean, if he... Well, as what happens at the end here and he gets it blown up, like, he's presumably still going to come back from that somehow.
Presumably. I mean, presumably he's just engulfed in flames, so presumably he just looks a bit Freddy Krueger-y.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like, if you lop his head off, it's not like he's sort of some Captain Jack situation, he's just going to reform.
Yeah, who knows? I suppose he'd have to carry his head around.
Maybe.
Oh, God, that would be creepy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Headless horseman type thing.
Yeah. He's a very odd character. Like, he seems to remember everything, but equally be spaced out at the same time.
Yeah, he doesn't seem particularly bothered
No.
by the fact that Keith's there who murdered him.
No.
I suppose he wouldn't be, because regardless of whether Keith murdered him or not, he would have died, or he would have supposedly had a death at some point, but he'd wished to never die, so this would have happened anyway.
Yeah.
Just maybe without the glass, but yeah.
It's just not a problem, so he just doesn't really care.
He's got bigger problems, the fact that he's stuck living in this hell.
And he's got no tin peaches.
Yeah. Because he says, I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
And like, can he eat? What would happen if he ate and drank? Like,
well, he just asked to not die, so presumably he still has to do everything anyone would normally have to do.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Like, he could starve, but it wouldn't kill him. So presumably you just eat anyway to avoid that.
Yeah.
Like the pain of being starving hungry.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. He still has to go about all of his other bodily functions are still running.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I do feel sorry for him.
I
mean, I know, that's the moral of the story, isn't it? He wished for selfish things.
He did, but the last one of he wants to live forever, like, the hair hasn't really screwed him over. He just lives forever. That's exactly what he asked for.
Yeah, he lives forever and it's shit. Like
it is, but he's got exactly what he wanted. He's not
Yeah.
done it, yes, but you have to live in a computer, or you're now a vegetable forever, or whatever.
Yeah. True, it's not like they've done a big twist on it.
No.
But what he wished for was foolish anyway, so
Yeah.
Or he assumed that the hair would let him live forever and be invincible or, healthy.
Well, then he should have been more specific, shouldn't he?
Well, he should have been, yeah, but he obviously hasn't been reading folk tales and fairy tales.
No. As soon as you find out your first wish has worked, you put this thing in a safe and leave it until you might spend 10 years working out what your next wish is. And you get it nailed down and you have it like legal documents with appendices and everything.
Yes. You say that, but then also, anything could happen in that time. Part of you might want to rush and be like, oh God, I've got to do this before, I might get hit by a bus tomorrow. I better do it now,
True. I'd at least wait a few days and think.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very, very strange. It takes such a turn, doesn't it? Because one of my notes I made was that just the way this episode starts is so sort of gritty, realistic.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's one of those episodes.
Yeah.
And by the end, it's become, there's a zombie walking around, basically, like very sort of fantastical.
Yeah.
And it's such a turn.
Massive shift.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny and it's gritty, but it's funny and light-hearted in a way at the start. And then it becomes, very dark and spooky and
Yes.
supernatural towards the end. Yeah. They did a good job, I thought, of seeding the gas and then taking your mind away from it very well.
Yeah.
With the whole Frank situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because you would forget.
Yeah. You've had this big twist and then you forget about that. So then the twist at the end, I think, lands quite nicely.
It works really well, yeah. So Nick wakes up and it turns out he's used the final wish to give Charlie the ability to walk.
Mm-hmm.
That's Keith's son. And for some reason, he turns up at the house.
Yeah, walk and teleport, apparently.
Yes, I don't quite get that. That's like...
What's this poor kid's just like, oh, I'm here now. Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
Look, I got legs.
Yeah, that doesn't really doesn't make any sense, actually, does it? Why he's suddenly there, apart from the fact that he needs to be to...
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. But I think you meant the fact that the episode is over about 10 seconds after that means you meant to have not thought about it.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, gosh, he gives him a big hug and asks him, Daddy, what's that smell?
Mm-hmm.
And just the look on Steve's face.
Yeah, fudge.
When he's realising what's happening.
Yeah.
Because obviously Frank's just said he's going to make some tea.
Mm-hmm. And the whole place goes up in flames.
It does. Do you think Frank knew that was going to happen? Do you think that was one of his trying to end it all? Do you think he knew about the gas, or...
I don't think he would he?
It was just unintentional.
I think it was unintentional.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's been, pedant in me, as always, that there's been long enough for the gas to build up that it would cause that kind of an explosion.
Okay,
but,
maybe not.
I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
The hair's doing some work.
Exactly, yeah. Magic gas.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to the hair after the explosion.
Yeah, well, I guess if you wanted, you've got a sequel in there of,
exactly.
The fire brigade, clearing it out and working out what's going on and finding it. And if you wanted, it's part one of one of those franchises from the 80s that goes on forever.
Oh, God, yeah. That made me think of, the end of Jumanji when the game washes up on a beach and those, French people find it or whatever.
Yeah. They could very easily have done that.
Yeah.
You could have easily cut to smouldering rubble and just a fireman picking it out when it's perfectly undamaged. Just
a hand, like Russell T Davies would do, a hand with red nails picking it
out. And a laugh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, interesting.
I like it. I think it's a good one.
I do like it. What are you going to rate it?
What am I going to rate it? I don't know. I'm a bit torn. I want to go about a 6.5. Feels fair, but that's obviously not allowed.
No.
7 feels too high and 6 feels too low.
Yeah.
Oddly.
I was thinking the same, really. I'll go with what I've written down is a 6.
Okay, well, I'll go a 7 and then we can balance out.
We can average it out, yeah. We'll go with that. I don't know what it is that makes me not want to put it higher.
I know. I don't know why I don't.
It is good.
It is.
But looking at other ones I've given a 6 to. The Devil of Christmas I gave a 6 to, and I love that one.
Yeah.
And Seance Time and The Harrowing I both gave a 6 to, so it sort of fits.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy with that.
I know, you made a joke about it earlier, but did you spot the other hair?
Well, I was no, the answer is no, but I was wondering if there was another...
Well, I wonder if there is. So, because obviously they hide a hair. Well, this isn't hidden, so I don't see as it sort of counting. In the hallway, there is a box with a load of crap in it, with a picture. And you can only see a bit of the picture, but it's very clearly 2 hair ears.
Ah.
So I'm wondering whether that's the hair of the episode, in a way, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. Yeah.
That is the hidden one. It very easily could be anything else, but it looks to me very much like a set of ears.
I'm sure it's deliberate, if it looks like it. Yeah.
So I think that's about Series 4 wrapped up.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good series.
It is actually, isn't it?
Other than the last week, which I'm not a fan of, I think they've all been very strong.
Yeah.
In their own way.
Yeah.
Did you spot our hair, dear listener? It is somewhere in the episode.
Yeah.
We will be back next time to tell you exactly where it was.
We will, of course. But it's not quite at the end.
No, not quite.
Because it's the end of a series.
Indeed.
And you know what that means. With one extra episode to talk about this time. Because we're going to include Deadline, aren't we?
Yeah. Quiz time.
Time for a quiz.
Woo! I need to claw desperately some points back.
Well, we shall see, shall we? Yeah. Right. We've once again had these questions checked by an independent adjudicator. So hopefully there shouldn't be any duplicates. So your question for Deadline, the Halloween special,
Indeed,
is: the real-life fire at Granada Studios is mentioned in the news footage in the episode to have destroyed costumes, sets and props for which TV series?
The Jewel in the Crown.
Correct.
Yes!
Point to you.
Woo!
Well done.
For my question for Deadline, who did Reese say they should have hired instead of Stephanie Cole?
Oh. Well, there's someone who's popped straight into my head, but I'm not sure if it's that bit where he says, I'm gonna have to say Pam Ferris.
Correct.
Oh, that is it. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Okay. Well, Zanzibar then. What TV programme does Robert tell his mother she's missing when trying to get her back to the room?
Oh. I might seem like an idiot, but it's either Emmerdale or Coronation Street. I think it's Emmerdale.
Is that what you're going with?
Pretty certain it's one of the two. And I'm sure they referenced the other one as well at somewhere else in the episode. I can hear him say... No, Coronation Street. No, it's Emmerdale.
It is Emmerdale. I feel so bad because I was like...
I changed my mind because you said what you said.
Yeah, we can cut that if you want. I could let you have it.
That's totally up to you.
No, oh no.
No, it's psychology. It's fine.
No, you said Emmerdale like it was your answer, so I should have just accepted it. I was just trying to psych you out a little bit.
And you did.
Yeah.
They definitely say both.
Do they?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Well, yeah, I'll give you that one, because that was my fault for messing about. So yes, well done, Emmerdale.
Yay! You're going to regret that in a second. Because I'm desperate to win some points, so I'm going
So
cruel.
you're asking really hard questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zanzibar for me. How long have the bellboy and the maid been dating?
Oh, fuck's sake. I haven't got a clue. I'm going to guess, because it's inside number 9, I'm going to say 9 months.
It's a good guess. No, it's 15 weeks.
Oh. Oh, well.
Womp womp.
Yeah. Bernie Clifton's dressing room.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is quite easy. What country does Tommy now live in?
France.
Yes.
Woo!
Correct.
Mine is a little trickier. I might have gone too hard, but I desperately need these points.
Yeah, it's okay.
How many offices does Angry Tomato have worldwide?
Oh, no.
He may have 100 people under him, but...
Yes. Again, I really don't know. I'm going to guess a random number. 17.
Close. I thought I'd psych you out with it. If you'd got the last one, it's 15 again.
Oh, okay. Right, once removed.
Mm.
What number on the Holmes and Ray stress scale is moving home?
You know, I watched all of them back today.
Oh, you
I actually
did?
did manage to squeeze them in, and I did think this. It's something. It's 30-something, I think. I've got a... Assuming I'm right, I've got a 1 in 9 chance. I'm going to guess 32. Sounds right.
Bang on.
Yes!
Well done. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I feel this one's a bit easier. Which musical does Andrew Lloyd Webber, in quotes, hire Roger Moore for?
Aspects of Love.
He does. I looked it up afterwards when I wrote the question to see, apparently that really did happen.
Oh, did it?
But 2 weeks beforehand, Roger Moore quit.
Pulled out? Yeah. Oh,
and that's
God.
where Michael Ball came in, and that's what got Michael Ball his
Oh,
first.
there we go. Yeah. It's sometimes funny with these questions because sometimes you'll do a question that I considered using and then decided not to.
I wondered that if we'd have done this. Because I could see so many of these, and I was like, Stephen could ask that. I can see that being a question he would go for.
Exactly, yeah.
And then I know that you said that you'd not managed to rewatch them back and you were using the transcript. So I was like, can I ask questions about stuff that wouldn't be in the script?
Yeah, visual stuff, yeah.
Visual stuff, yeah.
Okay, well, to have and to hold. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is so easy. I bet you'll get this.
Okay.
What flavour of pot noodle does Harriet buy Adrian for his birthday?
Bombay Bad Boy.
Yes.
I so nearly did the same thing, but what flavour it is that he gives her in the cellar? It was beef and mushroom, I believe.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
Okay, so my question is, where did Harry accuse Adrian of getting his wedding speech from? on my rewatch earlier for revision, I did have to skip over the nurse scene.
I'm sure you did.
Like, if you'd asked me a
Honeypot.
question about that, I don't care.
I did consider it. But since we called out Nurse Honeypot in the episode, I thought you might remember it. Right, and the winner is... Gordon, the director, says he is currently in post-production on Doctor Who, and also prepping the latest project for which real-life TV actor.
Oh. You know what, I don't... Right. I can recall him saying the Doctor Who bit. I really don't know. I'm going to guess someone like... It's not going to be someone like Tom Cruise, is it? Martin Clunes. I don't know. I really don't know.
No, it was not Martin Clunes. It was James Nesbitt.
They're sort of the same.
Yeah.
They're in the same sort of category for me in my head.
Yeah. ITV men. Yeah.
Oh, I don't get a clean sweep.
Sorry,
Okay.
shame.
My question, what is the name of the awarding body that is giving out the Best Actress Award?
Ramper.
You're not getting the acronym.
Oh, I have to say the full thing.
Yes, of course you do.
Royal Academy of Motion Picture Art.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So what are we at the moment? You're on 5 and I'm on 4. So I've got to get this to stay in the game. But I'm asking you first anyway.
But you're asking me, yeah.
So, so if you get this, then
might
you've
be
won
right.
anyway.
Hopefully. I will win 1 week.
Yeah. It might be this week. We'll see. How close attention were you paying to this episode? What was Frank's wife's date of birth?
Oh, fuck off. I haven't the slightest clue.
Have you not?
It ends in 50, but I
Yeah.
can't remember anything else of it.
Really?
No, genuinely not a clue. I can guess, though. So it ends in 50.
You've got a 1 in 365 chance.
Yeah. I want to say the middle digit's 5. Oh, what's the first one? 20?
So you think it was the 20th of May, 1950?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
It was the 17th of April, 1950.
Oh, I'm not far off.
I mean, in that it had a day and a month in it. No, you're not.
I'm proud of myself that I even got one of those, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not good with numbers.
Okay.
Don't target me on it next time.
So I have no, I won't. So I have the potential to draw now.
Yes.
Instead of losing.
I'm hoping you don't. Who appears at the start of the VHS recording before Frank's suicide note?
Oh, it's what's his name? Jeremy Paxman.
Fuck. Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
I've averted you winning.
Yes.
Sorry, I know you had your heart set on it.
I just wasn't cruel enough.
No.
You will rue the day.
Well, I thought I tried to make mine not as hard as last time because mine were awful for you last
No,
time.
don't be patronising.
Yeah, I tried to make them a bit, more on your level,
Condescending means talking down to people.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. What episode's that in? Oh, thingy, Cold Comfort, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a draw.
It is. What we all know overall, though, 13-17. So
Okay.
there's still time.
Oh, there's still time.
There's still time.
Yeah, I do love a quiz.
I love a quiz.
It's
I'm
so
not very
fun.
good at them, but I do enjoy them.
Oh, you are good at them. Remember, we did quite well on that Doctor Who one.
We did.
In that we weren't last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the top quarter. I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
So that's that.
Series 4 all wrapped up.
So as we alluded to before the start of the series,
Mm-hmm.
the Stage Fright tour is sort of coming to an end. I know they've announced some extra London dates for the new year, but ignoring that for the moment.
Yeah.
We are covering Stage Fright next week. That's the plan.
Indeed. It's going to be a bumper long episode, I feel.
It is, yeah. I haven't edited it yet. And actually, I might still be editing it in the new year, but the plan is that it'll be out next week.
Yeah. So if you see this next week, great. If you don't,
Yeah.
it was so long.
But yes, that should be a really fun one. So, and whether you've seen the show or you haven't, if you don't mind spoilers, because it's probably not going to come around again,
Yeah.
do give it a listen.
Yeah. So we'll sort of explain what happened give our thoughts and feelings on it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I was worried we'd get the understudy for one of the two, so I didn't know what might happen in that situation.
Yeah, I'd often thought about that. Yeah, it would have been a bit disappointing, but then, you know.
But yeah, we'll cover that next week.
We'll cover it, yeah. But yeah, until then, it's time to close the safe door on number 9.
But you never really leave, do you?
Thanks for listening to The Ninth Degree. If you'd like to get in touch, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at Ninth Degree Pod, or email us at ninthdegreepod@gmail.com. You can also leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts.